So the Orbital Cannon is easily one of the most controversial items that Rockstar's ever added into the game. I'm sure you know what it is, but in case you don't, it's an add-on to the Facilities, the newest property that Rockstar added in the Doomsday Heist, and essentially it is a sky cannon that can kill anything. It has two modes, manual and automatic targeting. Manual for $500,000 and automatic targeting for $750,000. And since day one, when Rockstar added this into the game, this has been one of the most powerful griefing tools they've added because there's only a handful of things that could stop the Orbital Cannon. And that is being inside of a building where guns are not allowed, so like a bunker or a CEO office, or being inside of the MOC or the Avenger. Those were really the only two places, and even then it would destroy the MOC and the Avenger. It didn't matter if you were underground in a clothing store, if you were underneath the ocean, you would still be destroyed by the Orbital Cannon, which unfortunately is a little unrealistic. It certainly doesn't make sense that it would be able to travel through buildings or, underground. So for the longest time, I've said that the Orbital Cannon is not balanced. And even to this day, it's not balanced. But Rockstar have made some changes to the way the Orbital Cannon works. There are now safe locations where you cannot be killed by the blast. We're going to be talking about that in this video today. So thanks to my friend Frost for helping me record this video. You're going to see him in this as well. And also thanks to a YouTuber, Misito. Hopefully I'm pronouncing their name correctly too. They have actually found a ton of locations from where the Orbital Strike is actually safe. So let me just give you one example right here. We are actually going to be using the clothing store. Now again, we're going to be talking about a lot of different locations at the end of this video, but this gives you an idea of how new interiors are safe from the blast. So you guys are going to be seeing this perspective from the Orbital Striker and from the person being Orbital Striked. So let's start with the person that is initiating the Orbital Strike. So it really doesn't matter what mode you choose, whether it's manual or automatic. I'm actually going to go with manual here as it's a little bit easier to see the changes that Rockstar have actually made. But you can see in manual mode, I'm actually finding Frost on the map. Now he's kind of near the Vanilla Unicorn Strip Club, but he's going inside a convenience store. Now in automatic targeting mode, you can see that it's tracking him and he's on the street. However, the second he goes into the convenience store, it says in the top left-hand corner, the target has been lost, returning to the menu. And you are unable to fire the Orbital Cannon with the target being inside. So essentially, Frost is safe and cannot be hit by the Orbital Cannon blast. Now, if we were to go into manual mode, it's very, very similar. You can see how Frost is a green rectangle. He's standing outside the street right now, and as he goes inside, you guys can see that that green rectangle actually ends up going away. And even in manual mode, you can fire at whatever you want. If I were to fire the Orbital Strike, which I'm about to do right now, it wouldn't hurt him. It wouldn't do any damage at all. The only thing it would do is blow up a couple cars on the street, maybe spook some pedestrians. But other than that, Frost is completely unharmed. He was not damaged at all by the Orbital Strike, and I've just wasted $500,000 for no kills on the person I was targeting. Now let's take a look at it from my perspective. So this time I am actually inside the clothing store and Frost is going to be launching the Orbital Strike on me. Now for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be walking in and out of the clothing store. I was actually trying to help Frost here so that he could locate me. And now that I'm back inside the clothing store, he's actually about to launch the Orbital Strike. And you can see here, you see the explosion happen on the roof. He actually destroys my personal vehicle outside as well as a couple of other cars on the street, but I am completely unharmed. And this is something that was not the case back in the day when the Orbital Cannon was added in the Doomsday Heist. Now, I'm not sure when this was added, but it seems to be like a recent change. And once again, it's not just convenience stores. I will leave a link to, like I said, the video I'm using in the description. You are safe from a bunch of different places. It could be tunnels, it could be warehouses, it could be pretty much anything underground. It could be a mine shaft, it could be, a Fort Zancudo military tower. It could be a hangar at Los Santos International Airport. It could be an underground parking garage. Basically, if it covers you up, you're pretty much going to be safe. It could be a bridge. It could be pretty much anything, a barber shop, anything that essentially covers you up, now eliminates the orbital cannon from being able to kill you. Essentially, what this has done is it has made it a lot more realistic, and it has severely nerfed the Orbital Strike. Now, it is still really powerful. Obviously, it can target people doing business runs, and the second you leave one of these locations, you're bound to be hit. And I mean, obviously, if you don't suspect you're getting Orbital Striked, you're not going to stay in a clothing store all day long. But at least now there is some protection other than being in passive mode, in an MOC or an Avenger, and in a building where guns are not allowed. So I think this is a nice change from Rockstar. Aside from the other glitches they've gotten rid of, like the dubstep cannon and the ability to use it multiple times without pain, I feel like this is a nice step in the right direction. I certainly think there's a long way to go when it comes to something like this, because I still feel like people that are doing business stuff or heist stuff are way too exposed and, underprotected. And the fact that an orbital blast from the sky can take them out is still a little bit unfair in my opinion. But as I mentioned, this is a step in the right direction, getting the orbital cannon a little bit more balanced. And now there's a ton of more safe locations you can actually hide out. And these are sort of the changes that Rockstar have made to it. But anyways, that's all the information that I'm talking about for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I think this is a great change from Rockstar, and I want to hear from you guys. Did you notice a change like this, or did you just always assume the orbital cannon was the same from day one? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.